And finally, the leader of the top. The Game Awards 2023, the Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. The horse that had been galloping towards us for a very long time, and finally it's here. After all, the first mention of Baldur Gate 3 were back in 2003. However, financial problem, the culture of the studio, led to its postponement. Later, Larian Studio got the development rights and since 2017 actively developed Baldur's Gate. Today, in 1 hour issue, we talked a lot about plot, narrative, atmosphere, characters and other things that makes an RPG. And Larian Studio has managed to release all of these things to perfection. One of the main problems the studio faced was to give inexperienced player a game based on the 5th edition of D&D rules, and the learning process go all the way through the first location. It all starts with a huge Nautiloid suddenly appearing over Faerun. The Mind Thresher have captured a lot of living beings, among which the protagonist turned out to be. Kidnapping is not the protagonist's only problem. For the Illithids, being hermaphrodites, they plant taptoes in their victim brains to continue the species. The larva devour the brain and eventually trigger the creature to transform into a new individuals of their race. So, finding a cure is a paramount, and the search with the company is much easier and more fun. So, we have the first member of the warband. Some of them will probably live, some of them will die, and some of them will become the protagonist's love interest. In the game, there is a wide choice of interaction with companions, and your interest in this game is about the side quest, because they affect both on the plot and on a relationship. The variety of skill in each class strategies lead to each conflict being resolved in multiple ways. Sometimes I restarted a boss fight to try something new. In summary, we have a juicy fights, an epic story and a huge number of bugs. What a big game like this be without the bug. Once the dragon, instead of starting a fight, just stood still. That's why saving every 5 or 10 minutes become a habit. The possibility to play together filled the game with new meaning. Sometimes it interfered with watching the next cutscene, but otherwise gave more life, humor in this huge, even boundless world. Although, Larian do not forget to put comedy in the game. What is only worth a troll and ogre? Who knows? He knows. To all fan of RPG, story-oriented games and even more, so to fan of D&D, this game will fall into your heart and will not let you go for a long time.